Matt,
Why
are you trying to start fights here?
He was about to go there.
If there's
he was about to go
the
there.
Show, it's we make sure we don't start fights.
He was about to go
the
there.
The show's really good about not starting animosity. You don't fucking look at me like that. I'll beat the shit. I'll fucking rip that mustache right off your fucking face. Really? Jokes.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a fun one. All right, we're gonna go for the. Rich is gonna look at me here any minute and be very upset with what I chose. Do you know Chuck Norris beat the Sun in a staring contest?
No.
Chuck Norris wrecked his bicycle and skinned the sidewalk with his knee.
I actually like that one a whole lot.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Chuck Norris doesn't get frostbite. Chuck Norris bites frost.
Move on.
When Chuck Norris enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on. He turns the dark off.
Okay, all right.
The Sun has to wear sunglasses whenever Chuck Norris glances at it.
Another Sun joke.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're repeating things here.
It takes Chuck Norris 20 minutes to watch 60 Minutes.
Okay, I like that one.
I like that one.
One more.
Chuck Norris can cook minute rice in 30 seconds.
That's a good one, too.
Dude, that rice would be so hard. Is everybody ready?
Chuck Norris can divide by 0.
Yep,
Did you know that minute rice is actually 5-minute rice? Let's go.
What?
You're now listening to the most mediocre podcast on the planet. Honestly oversharing. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
I'm crying. What the fuck is up, everybody? It's another episode of the most mediocre podcast on the planet, honestly oversharing. I'm a little sleepy. Been a long day.
And it's only 11 o'clock.
Boy, do we have a jam-packed show here for you today. And it's going to be full of energy, I think. Matt, we'll get to Matt here in a second. We do have a fun show for you here today. It's after the first of the year, so we're going to bring you some goals, aspirations, and hopefully a padded room in a straitjacket. Matt brought the beer today. What'd you bring, bud?
I brought Old Nation's Rubicon Italian-style Pilsner.
Am I holding a label out?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, let's go, dude. I'm such a pro.
And I'm a piece of shit because I didn't look up anything on it because we had some technical difficulties.
No. Say it again.
What?
Who had technical difficulties?
Well, I did, and then I may have put them on you when I couldn't figure it out.
Thank you.
We had technical difficulties.
I had to restart the whole PC.
Rico, I thought you were going to say, wait, no, say that part again. I'm a piece of shit, and just make him repeat that over and over again. But I'm glad that's
honestly, that's what I was going towards, but he didn't. He picked up on the other half, which is totally fine. That's okay. Yeah, I'm still good with it.
Rich isn't a sadist. He wouldn't make him do that.
Well, don't count your chickens before they hatch, Billy.
I mean, he is a Lions fan, so.
Ooh,
You're a fudge packer. Calm down. Am I allowed to say
Matt,
that?
Floor is yours. Yeah, it's legal.
Okay.
I mean, it's a fact, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for the beer
I'm glad
here, so
that
give me a
ended with a
second.
CT there. It did not sound like that's what you were going with.
Well, while Matt's looking for the beer description, I can just do a little segue here. Rico, looks like you need some energy from Advanced GG. Energy is the most trusted gaming energy drink and supplement. Energy is our clean energy boosting formula featuring L-theanine and all-natural caffeine from green tea. This formula will give you an energy boost with no jitters and no crash. You hear that, Rico? No crash.
Did you?
Formula is all... What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Continue. I didn't know you weren't finished.
Rico, did you know that the formula also contains electrolytes along with vitamin C and vitamin B complexes to ensure your body?
You would get hydrated too.
Exactly. And it ensures that your body receives the hydration vitamins it needs to maintain peak performance. It's sugar-free, keto-friendly, and guess what? No maltodextrin filler. Don't know what that means, but it ain't there. Yes.
Maltodextrose.
What time did you wake up? Your time?
6:45.
Yeah, you seem a little more peppy today.
Okay,
And
the
I
only
wanna
reason I
fucking
asked
slap
is
you.
I was going to say you probably woke up like 2 hours ago, and I was going to ask if there was crack in that because you're fucking off the walls right now.
Oh yeah, I also hit the gym. this
Shit, I
morning.
didn't
Oh,
change
good for you. Proud of you.
I
Has
didn't
any
change his camera for him, so... Oh, well. Sorry, Q.
has anybody seen Daddy Daycare?
Long time.
Yeah.
Do you know the part where the girl? So Kim and I just watched that the other day, and I did not realize how much Kim loved that movie because she knew pretty much every single line, and she was laughing at the funny parts before they happened, which was pretty neat for me. But when the little girl says maltodextrose and yellow dye number 4, gets me every time, every fucking time.
All right, I can't find the description on their website, so we're just going to go what we know.
What do
like
what do we
getting-
know?
It's called Rubicon. It's an Italian-style Pilsner. It was made in Williamston, Michigan. It's 4.8% alcohol by volume and 20 IBU.
As everybody knows, Williamston, Michigan, the most Italian place in the state.
Well, the funny thing was I did see one other site that had something about it, and it said it's a German-style Pilsner, even though the can says it's an Italian-style Pilsner.
Well, let's give it a taste. Dude, if there's one thing I don't need right now, it's a fucking beer.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
It says it on the label. According to Surgeon General, women should not
Let's
drink
start
alcoholic
reading.
beverages during pregnancy because of risk of birth defects. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs. Q, did your mom drink while she was? That makes sense, dude.
I think that goes without saying, doesn't it?
You got 2 eyes, don't you?
2 eyes and 3
Pour it hard.
testicles.
I can't wait
Rich,
to
you just
see.
fucked yourself there.
Why?
That's going to foam up and go over.
No, it's not.
It is.
He's a
Wow.
professional. He's a professional.
Dude, look at it's mostly head.
Ah, nice.
I've been just pouring. That smells like shit.
I think it smells good.
Yeah, I bet it's a pilsner. You know what that means? It means that there isn't enough water in the world that's gonna quench my thirst after drinking this fucking shit.
Talk about how fast it was going from the bottom up to
And
the
then it
top.
just
It just
stalled
stopped.
Yeah, you see how thick that fucking shit is? Oh god, that was such a bad. Dude, this is not what I need right now.
How many Red Bulls did you crush last night, Denny?
None.
None? Proud of you.
My dad gave me a Monster. My dad's been drinking Monster juice like he's a fucking 15-year-old.
Yeah, stuff's getting canceled, though. They're about to stop selling it.
And according to what you experienced last night, Rico, you gave Kim a monster, and now it's in this world, and you dealt with that. So I'm proud of you.
Once I got through the foam, I actually didn't hate this.
No, it's pretty good once you get through the foam. I'm going to give it a... I don't know, 7.
Billy, you okay? Did I
Why do
say
you keep adding beer if you don't want to drink it? Fucking psycho.
Because I gotta drink it. I always drink at least one can.
Okay.
I
have
just want to like ask real quick. We were there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
For the
Just
foam
make-
part?
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Once you get through the foam. Sometimes, Billy, you just gotta close your eyes and get after it.
It's not. It's just. It went
right
over
past
one
it.
of our heads, and just
Is it me?
no.
I don't
We just
pay attention to
we
Billy
just
most of the
chugged-
time.
It wasn't even what I said. You was the one who said it.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention
You
to
did
Q
say,
either.
yeah, you're right. Once you do get past the foam, we're both sucking the same beer dick, bro.
What?
I don't know.
That's not a saying, right? That's
Cute.
not a real saying?
no.
High five.
No. All right, let's stop fucking around and give
I
this
was
a
going to say,
real
we've
review.
been recording for 10 minutes and accomplished absolutely nothing.
I'm having fun.
We told
having a
jokes.
good
Yeah,
time.
we told jokes. Shut up, Matt. Billy, what do you think? Dude, that was such a bad idea. This glass was warm. This is not, yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Just over here mumbling to myself.
He's already got the dad in him. Like he's fucking mad and just mumbling under his breath. He's not happy about anything right now.
Billy, let me ask you. When he sat down, did he do this? Did he do?
Actually, surprisingly, no. It was like you heard his knees pop, but that was about it.
Yeah, my
He
knees-
he's not at the point of like
My
moaning
knees sound
and
like
groaning.
paper bags.
Oh,
I
what?
They sound like paper. You ever crumbled up a paper bag?
Yeah.
You know what my knees sound like now.
I give it another like 10 years before he starts grunting and shit every time he moves.
Oh, no,
I kinda-
that happens now. What are you talking
No,
about?
I'm talking about like the serious dad grunts, like the big time dad grunts.
You had your headphones on because I did it.
I
I
didn't
do it
hear
now.
I sit
I
down.
do
Honestly,
and
I
went-
do it now,
I
too.
sat
I have
down
to
and
do
I
it now.
went. I sat down and I went. Fuck.
I sat down on the bench after a shift last night. I was like, what the fuck am I still doing out here? This is bullshit.
All right, give me your beer review.
I don't like it that much. This is like the one Old Nation beer I don't like.
Have we ever had a beer on where everybody hates it?
Yes. That
But-
was probably before you, though.
It was BQ. I brought a Goes, which is a German style beer that's brewed with a multitude of things, but mainly salt. And it was a cucumber lime Goes.
Yep.
And I thought it might be refreshing and good. It tasted like cold piss.
At least it was cold. You don't like cold. You like room temperature. So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was fucking terrible, and I drank all 6 of them.
I'm going 4.7 on this. I don't like it that much.
What don't you like about it?
It honestly feels like an upscaled Bud Light I'm drinking.
You know, Billy, that is a very good. That's a really comparison. It's like a weedier Bud Light,
Dry as shit.
dry shit. Yeah,
Like,
Well,
I'm gonna-
it's weedier because it's a Pilsner and not a lager like Bud Light is. That's probably why it tastes weedier and like Miller Lite instead of Bud Light.
I'm going to go ahead and say
you
this.
think one of Matt's goals for the rest of the year is to not interrupt people
I
before they can
fucking
finish a
wish.
thought? Q, go ahead.
I was gonna. Billy, you want to go?
I was
It's
just
gonna
going
be
to say real quick, Italians shouldn't be fucking brewing beer because apparently Italian style sucks.
Promo's
Solid.
good.
Go
Two
ahead,
things. One, I vote we incorporate the oops Chris Dahlia whenever somebody gets interrupted on this show to make it fun. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. I say we start incorporating that in the show, but we make it a different word. And B, Billy, truth or dare?
Matt, that was
Dare.
all-time fucking well-timed camera change.
Nice. What'd you say, Billy?
Dare.
Chug that bitch.
Yeah, Billy, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Because I know he would have asked some dumb fucking question for truth.
He probably didn't have a truth lined up.
Not even in the back of my brain, dude.
He knew that when it comes to truth, you're self-conscious, so he figured you're gonna pick a dare. Why pick a truth when he knows you're gonna pick dare? It's like
Oh.
it's like playing tic-tac-toe.
Is he the best chugger in the group?
Depends on what it is.
Better
when it
than
comes
me.
to these glasses, he is. Shotgunning, I can fucking run the table with all 3 of you.
I'll wait for Bildo to put his headset back on, but that was pretty impressive. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is karma for my stream, by the way. He always getting me to chug shit. Fuck.
You still owe me a hot sauce shot thing for a scary game.
The amount of concoctions I've chugged for you guys is astronomical, and you want me to do that?
I just got one
Oh.
more, baby.
Okay, that's fair.
But all right, let me give my pro score here.
Billy, that was impressive, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, he's struggling.
There it is.
Jesus, that came up on the mixer, bro.
I'm so glad I got it.
Dude, Theo the other day sneezed and farted at the same time and then smiled right after, and I go, "Been there, buddy."
What do
That
they
felt
call
great, didn't it?
What do they call it in Grown Ups?
Burps and a fart.
Burps and a fart.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt, if there's one thing I love you for, it's that one weird line from any movie. You just are the one that knows it. All right. I don't think it's the worst beer I've ever had. I definitely hope this is the last can I ever drink. Though I'm not a big Pilsner guy, as you know. Like, I'm not big into the dry stuff. You know, it doesn't do much for me. I will drink this one because I'll feel like a bitch if I don't. But I give this a 5.8. It's above a 5, just because it's not the worst Pilsner I've ever had. But I can't give it like I can't be like clear-eyed and give it a fucking 6.
And
dude.
for
There's
some
no
reason,
shot.
it like looks less golden than a fucking Bud Light. It really does.
I don't know about that.
No.
It just looks so fucking
There's
pale.
like a decent amount of sediment in there too. Did
All
you notice
Old
that?
Nation
Wait,
stuff
hold it
does.
up.
You can see it's like suspended.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 5.8. This is gross. Sorry, I Old Nation usually has good beers, but it's like what is it?
B43 and M43.
B43 is like a little drier.
Yep.
Boss Tweed is pretty dry.
What was
All their beers are a little on the drier side.
what was the one that starts with T we had? It tastes like it was like more of a fruity beer.
Titty
like,
cream.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't remember.
I was gonna say titty.
Titty cream.
We'll go with titty cream. It's better.
All right, let's get on with the show here. So we sat in a 2.5 hour meeting and talked about how we need to make sure that we have pre-show meetings, and then we didn't have one this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I just didn't say anything because it was giving me a good giggle. But last second, we decided, because it's after the new year, let's talk about, I don't like to call them New Year's resolutions, because New Year's resolution equals New Year's, new month, new me. You do it for about a month and then it's over. What I really want to do today is talk about our goals and aspirations for the year, but I also want to set up accountability buddy things to where if you don't achieve those things, these things also happen. Does that make sense?
Accountability, buddy. I like that.
That is a twist that I didn't think you two would have thought was coming. So if you say a goal, we also have to come up with a punishment for you not hitting that goal.
I've had enough
Oh,
conversations
owner.
with you to know that something like this was coming.
Yeah. I jumped way too hard onto the topic. You should have known. Matt's really upset.
I'm upset.
I watched fucking anxiety leave the top of Matt's head. All right, so Billy brought the topic.
Yes.
Billy, start with your goals and aspirations.
Goals and
for
aspirations
2023.
For 2023. I'm not gonna go like the common route, because we all know weight loss and all that other shit. Like, people will tell you that at the beginning of every single year, I'm going to hit the gym hard. I'm going to diet. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that to make myself more healthy. And then 2 weeks in, they're fucking crying their eyes out at B-dubs because the Lions fucked up, in years past, and now they're fucking stuffing their face with wings and drinking a shit ton of beer. And then they become an alcoholic, and, things go south for the rest
Really
of their
went
life.
down
So,
a dark path.
sorry. So goals and aspirations for 2023. I need to start doing this a lot more. I've done it one time, and that's not jerk off. No, I'm just kidding. I want to start doing a lot more video content. I've done yes. I did one video. It never got released because we realized in the editing process it was absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
But this year, I want to start putting out a lot more content video-wise, whether it's with the guys, without the guys. I don't know, porn with Q. Anyways, but that's going to be my first on the list.
Bring the stash.
Bring this thing. Ooh, can I get a free mustache ride?
Disgusting.
Should we have him set like a X amount of videos a month or something instead of just using the generalized
Don't
a lot?
use X in videos in the same.
Are we still talking
same
porn?
breath. Yeah.
So wait, I got to jerk
eventually
off
have
to a
talk
certain
in
amount
porn.
of fucking videos a month?
No,
Done. I could do it in a day.
That would be a fun thing too. You would get tired of it.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
what if we told you for the entire year you had to jack off twice a day? There's a hardcore chance that you would get so tired of it. You would get so tired of it.
Your dick could be raw, right?
Remember this for 2024. Let's give it a shot. All of us.
Write that down. Write that down.
So unhealthy.
Write that down.
So should we set a certain amount of videos he has to do? So instead of just him generalizing.
So just so
saying a
everybody
lot.
knows, honestly, oversharing has set an accountability challenge for itself, where each member has to make one video a week. Now, because you talked about it here on the show, it now has to be more than one video a week.
Ooh, got his ass.
Oh, what? That's some bullshit.
We already said it for ourselves.
I didn't know we were going to go and do that shit.
We already said it for ourselves, Billy. Now you gotta make it different.
Tells
than what,
us in the meeting, hey, we want one video a week, and then comes on the show and says, hey, by the way, now we're going to make it more than one.
No, we're not. We're not. You want to make more content. It was already something that we talked about.
So what, I still can't make one video a week?
Billy, you brought it to the show. You said you want it. So
Yeah.
we had already talked about this as a goal.
Okay.
You brought it to the show.
Yeah, and that was one thing that I had never done. And after having that meeting,
we already had the conversation.
yeah, the conversation for myself was also, hey, I want to make content.
Raise your hand if you agree with what I'm saying here. Q doesn't agree.
Thank you, Q. Do you know what I'm getting at, Q?
I think he agrees, but he's trying to stay out of it.
Come on, Q. Have my back here, buddy.
I think you need to get started. I don't care about numbers. I don't care about numbers.
Thank you.
I haven't seen a video from anybody on the show yet. I want to see everybody start. Until that happens, we'll talk numbers.
I appreciate that.
All right. Fine, whatever.
I see you and Matt fucking conspiring. All these fucking goes on between you two.
It was just a...
Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here.
And then as soon as you start, we'll talk numbers.
And we'll talk numbers. See, that's what I like about you, Q.
Like the second you post your first video, Q's gonna come back. All right, I need 300 videos from you this month.
Oh yeah, dude, you're getting a FaceTime, text message, Discord, DM. You're getting all fucking
block.
Hold on a
Block.
second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. He said, I haven't seen a video from any... Bitch, I posted a video 4 days ago. You didn't even like it. You actually... No, you commented on it. Suck a dick.
Yeah, fuck you.
Suck a dick. You said, I haven't seen a video from anybody here. Watch your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Watch your mouth. Billy, do you want to keep going, or do you want to just go around the room?
Let's go around the room.
Okay. Do I want to go next, or do you want to go next, or who wants to go
Camera's
next?
already on you, so.
Son of a bitch.
Hey.
Okay. So this year I want to track my days for going, like, for working out, whether that's going to the gym or doing something here. So there's 365 days in a year, right? I want to go to the gym or work out 280 out of those 365 days. So I'll be keeping track of that. I'll be posting a Snapchat of it every single time. It's like about to start, just finished, whether that's just doing yoga, okay, whether that's lifting weights, whether it's just home doing push-ups, pull-ups, what have you, or going to the gym. I'll be posting videos of it or picture of it, and it'll say day 1 of whatever, day 2 of whatever. So 280 days out of 365 days a year, I want to put in some sort of caloric burn. Billy, we didn't come up with a punishment for you.
No, we did. The jerk off thing.
No, I'm not going to reward you for not. You're way too. You can't be excited about your
Oh,
punishment.
damn. I didn't make any videos this year. I got to jack off twice a day
Matt's
next
in
year.
Billy's room just whipping them, and Billy's like, "Oh darn it!
Hit me again.
Oh darn it!"
I'm uncomfortable, man.
Well, let's come up with punishments as a whole at the end.
Yeah, that's
so who wants to go next? Matt.
Well, hang
or
on.
Q?
I want to just say,
What?
I could see Rich at the, be the person. He fucking gets out of his car. You see him walking up to the gym. He takes his phone out. Going to the fucking gym today. Here we are, Lifetime, baby. Let's fucking go. All right, that's good. I'm going to post that. I'm going to head
You
home
need
now.
to know that I'm way too lazy to put that much effort in.
I do the same thing about sex. Get ready to go in. Just finished. That's why I guess I haven't seen any videos.
That's what those tweets are about?
You neither confirm nor deny any allegations. But
So
absolutely.
the last one was posted at 2:33 p.m. and then the going in. Then what's crazy is the just finished also happened at 2:33 p.m.
See what
that one was for me. The next two are for her.
Yeah.
what they don't show you are the seconds.
Oh, that's what it is. I guess you're
That's
right.
what's important, Matt. That's a good Matt. Thank you.
So it was
Thanks for
really like
clarifying
10
that.
seconds
I don't think
apart.
anybody understood that. Yeah. I don't think anybody got it. Who wants to go next?
Q.
No.
Hello.
Matt, go next.
Yeah, camera's already on Q.
Yeah, well, switch it.
Matt's trying to stay away from his goals and
Hey,
aspirations.
no. Q, don't
What
go.
are you running from, Matt?
Q, don't go. Matt, we'll stand off on the fucking show here. You're
Yeah.
up.
Matt,
Okay.
what are you
Hello.
what are you running from?
I'm not running from anything.
Okay.
So I'm going to go a similar...
Q, go ahead.
Fuck you all.
Yikes. Go ahead, Matt.
I am going to go a similar route to Rich, but a little different. I'm going to specifically make it that I want to run at least 10 miles a month. I know that sounds low to
No,
start,
that's not
That's
bad.
not low.
That's not as
Awesome.
low as you think.
but I love... When I actually start running, I love it. When I get in the routine, I absolutely love it. when I've been away from it, I absolutely hate the idea of running. If
Oh,
that
I'm the
makes
same
any
way.
sense.
I'm the same way.
So I want to get back into the habit of getting out, running all the time, and just.
So,
A secondary goal would be to run a 5K towards the end of the year.
and we would all show up for that, just so you know. Like, legit.
yeah.
Like, we would show up.
That's
With,
my
like,
that's my ultimate
a big
goal.
banner that says, hacking on Matt.
I would
I
say
hate my titties.
I would say to run the turkey trot, but I'm going to be up north for Thanksgiving, so that's just
Oh,
not
wow,
going to happen.
Sounds like an excuse.
No, it's not.
I'm messing
My
with
goal
you.
is to run a 5K though by
Go
the end
ahead,
of the
kid.
year.
You have Thanksgiving planned out already?
Yeah, so most years, my family, we go up to the middle of the woods up in northern Michigan, and we do a giant camp out and
just
just do
fuck each
Thanksgiving
other.
in the middle of the woods.
Stop.
Dude, you're such an adult. That's awesome.
Hey,
No, wait,
Wish I
your
could do
Thanksgiving
that.
isn't already planned out,
No.
like, predestined?
no.
No,
It's January.
we figured that shit out. Let's see. It's in Thanksgiving's November. Halloween
So-
night, maybe.
So we know
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is going to happen at one of two people's houses, and we also know that Christmas is going to happen at one of two people's houses. Christmas is the Saturday after for my mom's family, Saturday after Christmas every year, and Thanksgiving, because my grandma's birthday is right around Thanksgiving, we always know where we're going.
Yeah, no, I'm with Q on this one. It's like the 1st of November is when we start planning out fucking Thanksgiving, and then after
That's crazy.
Thanksgiving's out of the way, then we're on to Christmas.
So-
one by one.
That's crazy.
So we start. The only one we know for sure is Thanksgiving because we do that. We go up to the woods pretty much every year. That's just a given. We didn't do it this year because we were going to Mexico.
Can
but
you phrase it differently? Because whenever you say you go up to the woods, I picture you all in overalls making moonshine.
I pictured them LARPing.
Oh,
how do you want
My
me to
brain is
phrase
now
it when
switched
we're
over.
literally in the middle of the woods?
like no house,
there's
heat,
a cabin that we built.
no heat.
With your bare
cabin in
hands.
the
We have a
woods.
wood burning stove that heats a pavilion that's there.
Matt, can I ask you a question?
Which cousin do you fuck?
None.
Yes.
He say not yet.
I said none.
Oh, I thought he said not yet. I was like, Jesus
They
Christ,
both talked at
dude.
the same time, and it sounded like that. Yeah, it really did.
He really did.
I'm gonna check that VOD back.
Hang on, Matt. When was this cabin built?
So
No. It's not a so. It's a year.
there's multiple phases to this. So the pavilion was built in the 60s. The cabin was started
You
being
had
built
to
in
ask
the
the question.
80s. We finished it in the 2000s.
You asked the question. You can't get upset about the answer.
It's the dumb. All he had to do was, oh, you know what? There's a lot of phases to it. I'm just gonna give him the year it was actually finished. That's all you had to fucking do. And you went on with a bunch of bullshit.
I was more interested in the year it started.
Dude,
I
so
have, I have goals and aspirations to stay on track.
so when we
Yeah,
when
Matt, I want you to know that 10 miles a month is not as low as you think, because so if you put it in weeks, you're running, what math?
yeah, I was gonna say it's like all I have to do is run a mile a day for 10 days. That's why I said I
10
think
miles
it's
in a year.
No, don't do it in 10 days.
No, I know. Obviously, I'm
across
not
a month.
gonna.
But like it's a little more than you think. Like
Bet you won't,
most
pussy.
people who use running as like cardio or a workout like do about 10 miles a month. I would like to see you increase that number towards the end of the year.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying here is if it starts to get easy, I want you to start challenging yourself.
Well, that's why I said at the beginning I want to start at 10 miles a month.
Yeah. Just
How-
go ahead.
How long are you planning your sessions to be at first? Are you on like half mile to start,
Probably a mile to start.
mile to start? Okay.
So I think
sessions.
I think doing a mile to start, maybe I should do it at like 20 miles a month.
No.
No?
No.
No.
Start with 10.
No.
Okay.
And honestly, if you don't want to I would say it be in the same seat saying, "Oh, I'll start at a mile." I know for sure that the first day I run the first mile, I'm like, "Nah, I'm running half a mile for."
Yeah, see, that's the thing with me. Even when I've taken a long break, I don't do anything less than a mile.
Okay. All right. I just want to see that number go up towards the end.
Absolutely.
All right, Q, go ahead.
Mr. Smith, it is on you.
Hello. So I have 5 of them. I went in order of most cliche to least cliche. First one being the most cliche. This is something I've told myself I was gonna do for the last 5 years. No bullshit. It's been the same resolution for 5 years. I never took it seriously until this year. 90 to 100 ounces of water a day. I didn't realize how big of an impact it actually made on me until I started doing it this past week. And holy shit. Like
Energy.
I needed coffee. I needed 2 cups of coffee a day to get through work. I drank maybe 1 cup of coffee all week. I didn't realize how big of an impact waking up and drinking water actually had on my life and my daily motivation to do shit. So that is one I'm seriously taking very seriously this year. I went out, invested in a little jug that tells me when I need to drink by what times and whatnot. And honestly, I'm one of those people that fidgets a lot. And if I don't have something like in my hands or doing something, I just grab my water and I drink it. Like that's an awesome fidget to have.
That's
a water bottle next to you.
Yeah.
So
like
that's and it's got this cool handle, and when I fill it up all the way, I can do curls with it and a little workout in at the desk. It's fucking double whammy.
There's a lot of research that has gone into drinking an 8-ounce glass of like room temperature water within a minute and a half of waking up.
Oh yeah, they
Right.
say it's like
Ton
a
of research.
huge energy boost.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like one of
Especially-
the biggest things you can do.
So add what's the shit that you drink when you're hungover? The
Liquid
powder.
IV.
Add liquid IV to that, and it's just like electrolytes up the ass. Like it's just compounding interest at that point. Like the more water you drink, the better you're gonna feel.
Q, not
Yeah.
only can you do curls with that at your desk, but you can throw it at Karen when she won't shut the fuck up for the day. That's what those are good for.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
go
gonna
more.
name drop, but yes.
I was gonna go more along the lines of a self-defense tool, but yeah, beating the shit out of Karen works too.
Yeah, the liquid IVs are great, but have you ever tried hydration from Advanced GG? It's a high-performance premium electrolyte supplement designed to prove all-day hydration support. Featuring 4 different key electrolytes, hydration has been formulated for a perfect balance of great taste and maximum hydration. Effectiveness is a drink you can sip on all day long. Advanced GG. Hydration. Next one.
He like
I should have taken
sensed
the
that
camera off him.
was on him.
Yeah.
I should have taken the
No free
camera
ads.
off.
Boom.
Oh my god.
Billy.
Also, before we
ahead.
move on, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Can I get a vote on the mustache from everybody, starting with Billy? Go.
Salidate.
Okay, Rico, go.
4 days ago, a 3. Today, 9.5.
Let's go, Matt.
I'll split the difference. I agree. 4 days ago, it was dog shit. Like absolute dog shit. Like that team excluded picture you sent with the new hoodie. You looked like a pedophile that I would not let Rich's kid a mile near.
I wouldn't let my kid near any pedophile. Just
No, I
so
get
you
that. I
know.
get that. I get that
All right,
part.
Just that was
For
your-
clarification.
your phrasing today has been trash.
But yeah, now I'll give it an 8.72.
So are we mustaching through the new year all the way through 23?
I'll do it with you.
I'm not doing
bearding.
it. I'm keeping my beard.
I'll
I'll
do it
do
with you.
Bearding.
In
I'll
solidarity with
do
you.
mustache with you in November.
I was just saying, I think I'm going to. Because even like my mom, she fucking hates it. But everybody else loves it. So I think I'm
See,
on board.
what I'm impressed is you said you couldn't grow facial hair.
I can.
He can grow
Dude,
his
that-
mustache and chin.
Okay,
and
but
that's
that
about
mustache looks pretty damn good for not being
Not
able to
bad.
grow
it.
facial
We're
hair.
also not in person. Don't
Fair.
Come on, don't
Over
don't let
video
him.
from 700 miles away.
It kind of looks like you took both of your eyebrows and put them on your lip.
Oh god.
Because the left side's a little not as even as the right. Billy, question, I guess?
Yeah, Q, 2 things actually, not questions. One, mustache wax. Start using it.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, where do I find that?
Online.
any store online.
If you go to advancedgg.com,
Nice plug.
and number 2, how many times have you had to reroute yourself to work to make sure you don't drive by school zones?
that's a great question. I need an answer to it.
Billy, I'd love to hear your second resolution. That's what I would love.
Anyways, my second resolution would have to be not just in the gym, but be
Wait, pause. Sorry. Q lives within 500 feet of a fucking school we walked
Hey,
past.
Rico,
at.
shut your fucking mouth. Let's get on with the show.
Dude, you could hear the marching band during the football game like it was in his backyard.
True story. It's a Catholic school too, but that's not the point. Let's keep going.
That's why
Altar boy.
That's why him and Father Pat are so close.
Oh my god!
Father, pat that ass. Q, go ahead. Or Billy, go ahead.
I forgot all about that. But no, this one pertains to just being more active and proactive. So like not just going to the gym, but like in general of getting stuff done that I need to in my everyday life, but also getting stuff done at work, you know, having my day planned out way better than I do already. Because my day planning, shit. I go off of 2 things. My hockey schedule for the weekend, and then, I have to be up at 4 o'clock every fucking morning. Cool. That's it. After work, it's like, I should probably go to the grocery store. No. I'm going to start planning out better. days I need to go to the store, just my planning in general, being more proactive with my planning, and then just being more active in general of getting, things done in my everyday life. So, yes.
Billy, I really like that. Did you know that the most successful people on the planet, this is talk about cliches, the most successful people on the planet have every 15 minutes scheduled out in their day?
I feel like that's
also true. The month that I did the best I've ever done in real estate, I sold 1.2 million in a month. I had every 15 minutes scheduled out.
That seems really excessive.
Every
That's
fucking
insane.
I had my phone went off every 15 minutes, and I would write down what I was doing.
Yeah, people honestly do shit like that. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say I've seen anybody do the 15 minutes thing, but I've seen people like every half hour is planned out of their day.
Which is still crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15
Still
minutes
crazy.
seems a little excessive.
I
to
wrote
me.
down exactly what I was doing.
I'm not
every time.
saying you didn't. I'm not saying the most successful people don't. To me, that's just like,
I wanted to give it a try. All
Calm
right,
the fuck
De Niro,
out.
what are you thinking over there?
I kind of do that at work. So at work, from when I get there at 7:30 to when I leave at 5:15, I have specific parts of my day. If I don't have meetings or internal meetings or meetings with prospects, I have it planned out to what I'm supposed to be doing at that exact time, to a point where I don't need to look at it anymore. I just know, okay, it's this time I need to be doing this. Like, I'll do my prospecting really early. So by the time it's 8 a.m. on the West Coast, I'm starting to call and reach out to people. And then I go to lunch. And then after lunch, I go back and I look at the research. So I kind of have that, but it's not 15 minutes. It's like 45-minute span. I'm doing this at one time, and then
So,
45.
Q, I noticed that when I was prospecting heavily for real estate, because we prospect too, like 8 a.m. on the phones, like, here your house didn't sell, I'm that motherfucker, right?
Right.
That's when I was the most successful, when I was prospecting every day. Even if I didn't get, like, set an appointment with anybody, like, it didn't matter. It set up the rest of my fucking day because I was up, I was ready to go. I started off with a dub because I actually got on the phones, you know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
I respect that, Billy, because it's not an easy thing to do. It's
It's
really,
tough.
really not.
It's one of those things, like, you'll sit there and think about it one day, and you're like, yeah, this is no big fucking deal. And then you have to sit there and actually run through the motions of it, and you're just kind of like, oh, shit, this is going to take a minute to get used to. It's like getting back, like, into your sport that you haven't played in forever, and you're just like, I'll be fine. It'll come to
Dude,
me.
I used to play flag football, like, in the winter.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously played football, like, at a high level, fucked up my body, couldn't play it anymore. And a couple of years went by, I started playing flag football. My shins, every time I start back up, hurt so bad that the next day I could barely pick my feet up off the fucking
shin
ground.
splints.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
So-
but then the next time I go, I'm good.
So I've kind of thought about what Billy was saying, and like I can do that for like my personal life, but for what I do for work, there is zero chance I can schedule out every 15
it's
minutes.
the
as a
service
mechanic,
industry,
as a
yeah.
mechanic, it's impossible because you
Service
don't know
industry's
what
tough.
you don't know what's gonna go good or what's gonna go bad or anything
Yeah.
like that. It's
Service industry's
so
tough.
impossible to do.
I can argue that you can still plan your day out for work. You just can't plan for the
Unknown.
unknown.
Well, yeah, and that but that's what throws the whole thing off. Is
Yeah.
every day there's unknowns. Every
And
you
that's
know,
fair.
Yeah.
every hour there's an unknown that
Here's
gets
my
thrown
thing.
into it.
When I go to fucking work and something goes wrong with my machine, I already factor in that I'm going to have some type of downtime. So I give myself an hour tops of downtime on
Yeah.
the machine.
But I don't
I'm like,
get that. I
fuck
don't
it.
get-
It's over with.
I
Whatever.
don't get any downtime. I'm the one fixing them. So for me, there is no downtime. I'm fixing them or calibrating them, and there's always something that goes wrong, and there's no downtime when that's what you're doing.
It's on you.
Okay, I was gonna say, because let's move on from that riveting conversation. Yeah. No, I appreciate your input though, Matt. When I was in sprinklers, it was fucking impossible to schedule out the day. In 2023, I wanted to make real steps, whether that's talking to somebody or whether that's reading things on how learning the actual virtue of patience. Last night was I might get emotional here. Last night was really, really tough. Theo screamed in my face for almost 3 hours straight. And when I have him, I'm good. But it's when I set him down and walk away from it that I get really not deprecating, but like
Self-conscious.
no. What?
I'm trying to come up with help you with the word. Okay.
Let me get
So
there.
that's two different things.
It's not self-deprecating, but it's very like self-harming in a verbal way, where I know I wasn't patient in the moment, and then when I walk away from that moment, I'm like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit!" Like this is your fucking kid. How can you be those moments are gonna happen. And like the only reason I freaked out this morning was because when I gave him to Kim, he stopped. Like, stopped. So I was like, what the fuck did I do? Like, dude, like, I'm a piece of shit. Like, I was doing something wrong, blah, blah, blah. No, he was just like, he might have still been hungry. But, like, we have to, like, because he's so small still, we have to, like, make sure we're watching what he eats and, like, really counting it. But, like, I really want to make major steps in my life to become more patient. Because to me, I feel like it's important. I feel like it's important for my friendships, for my relationship with not only Kim, but also Theo for the future. It's going to take longer than just 2023 to figure that out. But I at least want to start that.
It's a good
start that move.
Jumping off point for that.
That's one of those goals that like you can set on a yearly basis and just continue to say, I want to make steps towards this.
Yeah, it's like,
that's not
as
something
long as
you're
you're
ever going to
accomplishing
complete.
steps, like
Right.
as long as you're like working on it, and you set up. So this year I just want to start it. So whether that's like read a book a month to like figure that out, or a book a fucking quarter to figure that out, or talk to somebody every other week, like then that's what I got to do. But to get to that point to where when those types of things, because I fucking threw my phone across the room. Because I was just like this is all I needed to do, but like I don't want to wake her up. You know what I mean? Like I want her to get some fucking sleep.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was like, I literally threw it, and I look at her, and I was like, I'm sorry. It's been a morning.
I'm so sorry, baby. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah. Go ahead, Matt.
So when we did the eulogy things last week, I realized how much I love to write. Or I remembered how much I love to write. And this year, I want to start start writing a book.
Oh shit!
And I don't mean like a novel or something like that. It's gonna get something a little bit more fun. You guys know me. I'm full of the stupidest, most useless information you'll ever know.
Yes.
I want to do like a book of just stupid, like the top 100 things you didn't know you wanted to know, or something like that.
Can I give you an idea? Every time one of those moments pop up, write it down, and then if it's like one of those things where it's like you know most about it but not everything, research it and fucking write everything you know about it.
Yeah, I want to do stuff like that, and just like the just stupid random facts. It's like one of those, like they have they have like toilet reader books, like stupid shit in the book that you just read while you're on the can or whatever.
Yeah,
something like that. Even.
Dennis Office books.
Matt, I want you to know I'm going to support you fully when you make that fucking book, but at the same time, I have to fucking deal with it every single day. So I'm going to buy that book so you get some type of royalties from it and burn it right in front of you.
You only want to support it so I can give you some money or something from it.
What? Give you some money?
No, why would you give me money?
Because he's going to be a mooch.
What?
How is he going to be a mooch?
Never mind.
Man,
I was going somewhere with that, and it's just completely messed. So
these twos and twos, you put them together, they're not equal to 4.
No, I came out with 6
more
there.
like fish.
Go fish. Q, go ahead.
Okay. So like I said, starting with most cliche to least cliche. Second most cliche. It has to do with active and physical activity. I need to be active at least 4 times a week. And that needs to be either cardio or weightlifting. I've been really inconsistent over the past 5 years. I'd get to the point where I'd go to the gym hard for 3 months, and then I'd go on vacation or something, and I wouldn't hit it again for a month and a half, and then it'd be hard for 3 months, and then another month off. And I would never really get where I wanted to. I'd start seeing some progress, but then it would just, I'd lose it in a month and a half, and I'd start over from the same spot. So that for sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and combine my next one just because kind of keep the show rolling. I'm doing no beer for 2023 at all.
Wow.
My first test was this week when I had family Christmas yesterday. My family's big Bud Light drinkers, always got something in hand. And during the present opening stuff, I was just drinking water. Kept asking if I wanted beer. I said, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna drink some water today. So I drank water. And then last night, it was a long day of all family affairs. And we got to my aunt's house, and my mom and her sisters and their husbands, they're all drunk talking about childhood stories and stuff. I'm like, you got to have one drink with us. You got to have just one drink. So I had a whiskey water, put some ice in a glass. There's some Maker's Mark in it. Actually, they gave it to me to take home. But but I'm not doing beer this year. I'm not doing it. The thing with beer is I always did it just to be social. I don't love it. I don't have the passion for it that like you guys do. I enjoy it from time to time, but I do it just for a social setting. I don't sit at home and drink beer. If I could count the amount of beer I consumed and the amount of beer I threw away last year, I bet it's more thrown away than consumed. I'm not even gonna lie to you, just because of wasted beer. So I'm not doing it in 2023. No beer at all.
Q, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and let's move on. So like Q's right, we need to roll through this a little quicker. Just really quick. We do beer on the shows because somebody told us it'd be a good idea. These two love beer. I still do it because I get surprised every once in a while. I love being surprised by what Matt brings because I hate everything that Matt drinks. I like Matt, nothing. It's not against you. I just whatever your tongue enjoys, I fucking hate.
Two different styles. Yeah.
I know your tongue enjoys my dick. Like that's a different story.
That's
but
not true.
That like I fucking hate it. So.
You can't do this. No. No. Rich, I am not letting you do this.
No
I
beer
will
for
mainline
2023.
I will mainline that shit into your arm.
No
if that's
beer
what
for
it takes.
2023.
No.
I'll drink whiskey. I'll drink tequila.
As long as you drink some sort
I
of
will drink
alcohol,
something, but no beer
I'm
for
fine with that.
2023.
I feel like it's a cop out.
Why is
No,
it
no, I think
No.
For Rico and I, we still have to bring drinks for the show.
Yeah, we still have
can't-
to bring drinks.
We'll still hold our segment. We're still gonna bring drinks. I'll do what I do. But Rico, you have to bring your own now.
You can ask
If you're
him.
not
I've been
okay.
talking about this for a while because if there's one thing that beer does to me, I feel like fucking trash after drinking a beer. I'm so bloated and uncomfortable. I've been talking about this for 2 years. You can walk in that room and ask him right now. I've been trying to get beer out. Like when we go out or we go to her parents' house for like a family party, I refuse to drink beer. It's straight liquor every single time. Tequila, water, tequila, soda. That's it. I don't drink beer other than on the show. That's it.
Okay, how about this then? And I know we wanted to move on off of this, but this is part of the show situation. Me and Billy will do beer. You two have to do a liquor though.
No, fuck you.
I'll do a liquor.
Why won't you, Q?
No, I will. I'll do it. It's surprising, but the thing about my bit is you don't know what.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna bring.
don't. Yeah,
fair,
you can't.
fair,
Yeah,
fair.
his
fair.
bit
But
is his
okay,
bit.
Rich has to do a liquor.
I'll do
though.
a liquor, but I've been trying to. I legitimately like. This is exciting for me. Not like I'm lit up now because I've been trying to get away from beer for a very long time. In the past year, 2022, the only time I would drink beer was when I went to your house because you had Busch Light. You know what I mean?
We also had whiskey.
Well, I understand that, but it was just beer's easier, right?
And we had Pink Whitney.
And it'd just be like throwing some Busch lattes around, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll drink a Busch latte before the show. I've been trying to get rid of it for a while, and that's why I pour these beers fucking hard. Is because I don't get I still get bloated, but not
Right.
like I'm uncomfortably like if you put a needle in me, you'd hear. Psss. I feel Billy's upset with me.
I'm not upset with you. The reason I said it was a cop out was I think if Q never brought up that he said he was going to give up beer for 2023, you never would have.
Sometimes people need a kick.
If we wouldn't have brought up one video a week, would you have brought one video a
After
week
the
to the show
conversation
today?
we had in the meeting, yeah, I was going to plan out content.
So
The reason
after
that
the meeting,
I'm-
though. So it's the same thing as what just happened.
But it was also the fact that I was trying to do things before the meeting, but the plans that you and I had set forth also changed 600 different times.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
to get back on point here, the reason I'm doing it is because I've seen what it does. My brother did this last year. My man dropped 25 pounds, and he looks fucking great, dude.
Bro.
He would hold. He would be like a healthy weight. He's like 5'10", 215 pounds, whatever. But when he cut out beer completely, he's like 190, 195. Him and I have never been within 10 pounds of each other. And we almost weighed the same at one point this year. And it's crazy the impact that it had on him. And that kicked me in the ass. I'm like, what am I doing?
You said he lost how much? Like 25 pounds?
Like 20, 25 pounds just from cutting out beer. He didn't change anything. Well, his diet is about the same. He doesn't do any extra exercise than he already does. He just stopped drinking beer altogether. And it did amazing things for him.
So guys, when I got my DUI and I didn't drink for an entire year because I couldn't,
You dropped so much weight.
I dropped 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt
it's
looked
insane.
like a completely different person.
I was 250 pounds when I got that. I got down to.
You were 250?
Yeah.
You weared it. Well, hey, if there's one thing, if you're gonna get to 250, you wear it real well.
So
Yeah, fuck.
well, Q never knew me at 250, but
What do you now?
So since then, I've gotten down to about.
He's lighter than me.
How much do you weigh?
215.
Yeah, I am lighter than you. I float between 190 and 195.
You're 215?
Yeah, you got
on
to.
your-
So Sean, I'm gonna call out fucking Sean here for a minute. Sean
Is it
wants
on
to
your
know.
dick? Sorry.
Sean wants to know who the strongest person on the podcast is. Please. You should competitively body build.
Hey, it's not me.
He goes, pump out 50 push-ups. So you know what I did? I got on the ground and I tried to pump out as many push-ups as I could. I still can pump out. I pumped out 117. Calm down, Sean. Calm down.
Damn, that's impressive.
All right, Billy, go.
Oh, it's back on me.
Try and get 2 if you can.
2.
Yeah, let's hear him.
Phone fucking lock. God damn it.
I know, that's the worst. I almost left my laptop out here.
You did. It's right here.
Well, like
Oh,
here.
over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Friends, family, and possibly. Oh no, that was last week's show. No,
Nice.
what did I put?
Good call back. Billy
Damn,
chugged
I
that
can't
beer
even
and now
fucking
he
tell you.
can't
Like,
read.
listen, I fucking was drunk when I wrote this out.
That's a good time to read dreams
Anyways.
and aspirations.
Oh, okay. No, so I want to start traveling a little bit more this year. I've, with my new job, found out that I have 2 weeks of vacation time.
Way more vacation time than you thought.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's so much fucking nicer. And I want to travel the mitten for a little bit. I'm going to start with the mitten and then maybe next year move into possibly going like to a new state. Maybe pick a new state every year.
I like that, Billy.
Or maybe pick a new country. Like this year, I told my parents, like, if we fucking do a family vacation, I want to go to fucking Greece. I've never been over the fucking ocean to a fucking nice country. Mexico is, to me, just not fucking international enough. What?
It isn't.
It's
So
not.
what you're saying is you're telling Q you want to explore the rest of the Midwest.
Man,
He
why are you
dude,
trying to start fights here?
he was about to go there.
If there's
he was
anything
about to go
the
there.
show, it's we make sure we don't start fights.
He was about to go
This
there.
show's really good about not starting animosity. You don't fucking look at me like that. I'll beat the shit. I'll fucking rip that mustache right off your fucking face.
Mario.
Fake Ted Lasso looking
Let's
motherfucker.
go. Oh shit.
That might be the best thing I've been compared to so far. I've been called C-Bum. I've been called some other dude.
C-Bomb.
Ted
Oh, that's a good
Lasso.
one.
Hang on, wait.
It kind of is Apache Ted Lasso.
C-bomb in between fucking cycles.
Hang on, take your hat off real quick.
Oh, it was just face from the chin up.
Oh,
is
okay.
What I got.
I was gonna
confused
say,
on.
wait a minute. If you're rocking a mullet, I'll give it to you, but no.
Too strong of a wind, that hairline might disappear. Billy, what's another one?
Another one. Come back to me because I fucking lost it, and I don't feel like I'm locking my phone
No,
at the
you're
moment.
So I'll throw 2 at you really quick here. Another one another like goal and aspiration. This one's a big one for me, and it seems out of reach, but it's really not because of the content that I don't put out content as frequently as I feel like I should or I want to. But when I do, it does numbies.
Bees.
Now, for the most part, I mean, shit.
No, I'm not judging you for.
The numbies.
Yeah, it was the
numbies.
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 That's a Q&I thing. We always
I like that
say
word.
numbies. But I want every time I post a TikTok to get over 8,000 views every time I post a TikTok.
You said 10K 2 weeks ago. Don't bring it down. 10K.
Okay, 10K.
He's
I
like, I'm gonna
brought
hold
the
you
only
accountable.
reason I brought it down because I want to average 8K.
Okay.
I
Accountability,
want to
buddy.
That's
That's fair.
I want to average 8K because when I said 10K, I didn't take into account because there are random videos that I'll just post where they don't go along with like what my followers basically watch, and they don't do as good.
You want to average 8K a week, a month? What's your
I
average
want to average 8K a video per month.
per month? Okay, I like it. We'll do a meeting at the end of every
So-
month. We'll go and look at analytics.
So would you say you want to set the goal for 10 as like
10 would be like fuck yeah.
like stellar, and then like but average
8K, I'd be happy.
Okay, I like
I'd be
that.
very happy.
10 is meeting quota. 8 is the threshold. Like, okay,
Yes.
8, I passed my threshold. I can start getting
Respect it.
paid, but 10's my quota.
We could just say 8 to 10K.
There you go.
Just blanket statement. Okay. Another one. I'm breaking 75 in golf this year, bro.
Let's
I'm breaking
go.
75. It's happening. It's happening. I broke 80 a few times. I broke 80 a few times last year. I'm breaking 75 this year.
Let's go.
I
Matt's
hate
got
to be
something
this
say.
person.
Be that person.
I'm not shitting on you for your golf game. You have a kid now. It's going to be harder to get out on the golf course, period.
He's got a point.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying when you start having kids, certain things have to go by the wayside a little bit. You're not going to get out and golf as much.
I was
this year as you did.
4'9" until 9th grade. People have been doubting me ever since.
I'm just saying you're not going to be able to go out and golf as much as you did last year.
I didn't golf that much last year.
Right.
I put in 30 rounds last year.
I get that.
Total.
That's what I'm saying.
In an entire summer.
I heard wearing a baby on your chest.
$100 if you go more than 30 times this year.
Tighten that grip.
No, I'm
Wide
not.
spread.
No, I'm not doing that. If you don't think, do you not think I'm going to break 75 this year?
No, it's not that I don't think
That's
you
what he's
can.
saying.
No, that's not true at all, Q.
What are you saying?
No, it's not.
He
What
said
I'm saying
you's a
is
bitch
I think
and
it's
ain't
going to be
gonna do
harder
it.
than you think.
Oh,
Because
I
you're
know
not
it's gonna
going
be. I know it's
because you won't be able
Trust
to go
me,
out as
I know
much
it's going to be
this year.
difficult. This past year was a finance thing. Like it was that's why I didn't go that
And
much
this year it's a kid thing.
100%.
You know.
And so it's probably going to be around the same thing.
Rico.
So, but I'm breaking 75 this year. Go ahead, Q.
I bet you don't bowl another 300 this year.
So that one's interesting because I start this new job tomorrow, and I'm working second shift. So that's 3:30 till 12. So I'm not gonna be able to bowl in my league. I'm only in
man.
one league during the year. That's not summer. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bowl the rest of my league this summer. So that'll have to be a 2024 thing.
Yeah.
Where we can set a deal for 300s because I'll be able to do like weekend leagues. So we can't do that one. But I'm breaking 75 this year. It's happening. It's happening. I've already talked to Chris about it, like the golf coach. I've already talked to him about it. I said this is the one goal that I'm completing. And I have 2 free video lessons that we're going to talk about exactly what I need to be doing. And he's already sent me a few drills, been working on them in the house at least. He says it looks great. We just got to get a ball. I've got a net. I've got a mat. We can make it happen.
I do want to golf with you more this year because we only went like once or twice.
We had a
last
really
year.
good time every single time.
Oh yeah, we had a great, especially during the rain.
So now that you're talking, you didn't interrupt. Congrats. What are 2 things that you want to goals and aspirations for next year?
I just had one now. I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Did you not write them down or anything?
No, I didn't. Because we established what the topic was last night at like 10.
Nope.
2 nights ago?
Nope.
Just a couple
We did
nights
not.
ago.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
It was
It's not
definitely
maybe.
it was definitely yesterday, but it was more towards the morning time
Yeah, I was also.
because Q started that conversation.
Yeah, okay. So you're right. It was then. I was coaching an hour and a half away.
Hang on, wait. Say that again.
So I hadn't been
was
able
fine.
to. I didn't get the
I've
chance to look at
I've
my
been
phone.
very sleep deprived, taking care of a newborn baby.
Put it in the bowl, dude.
No.
Put it in the bowl of excuses, bro. I'll hold it here for you. Throw it in.
Hey, I got a basket.
Part
over
of it
here.
is I'm not a resolutions
Hold on,
guy.
hold on. I got a basket over here. You know what this basket's for? Good story.
Throw it in the bowl, dude.
I'm not a resolution or
Hey,
whatever
hey,
you want to call it.
hey,
Goals,
Matt.
We made a
resolutions,
show based
whatever.
around resolutions.
Matt, I was at work working on machines, and I had time to get back to Q.
Yeah, I bet it was loud as fuck too, wasn't it, DeVilly?
Oh, it was fucking loud as shit.
I did have one. I just can't remember what it was now.
Here, I'll go.
Okay.
No, I'll go. It's my turn, bitch.
Yeah, it is Q's turn.
Shut the fuck up.
Q is actually prepared. So
You
go
wish
ahead,
fit
Q.
list looking motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
people
Okay,
don't
so
see
I'm gonna combine my last 2. My 2 least cliche. I'm really invested in these 2. If the other 3 fall by the wayside, it is what it is. But these are the 2 I really want to. These 2 are gonna change me as a person. I want to insert myself less in a conversation. What that means is when somebody's telling me what they're going through or they're telling me a story about their life, I don't want to immediately go, oh yeah, and then I did that too. I want to just listen and absorb, and I really want to connect with people without inserting myself in that conversation. Because I know it's something in my family that is a big issue that I didn't realize was going on until I just took a step back and I kind of listened to what everything was happening. I was like, holy shit, we're so focused on trying to talk about how we can relate to it by our own experiences rather than just listening and having them talk to us. So I want to insert myself less in the conversation. I want to be able to listen more. And also, I want to be more strategic this year. A lot of times, Rico knows the saying, I've been a show and go guy, whether it's been with my stream, whether it's been with the podcast. I want to take the time to sit down, slow down, and be more methodical with the way I do things. It's already shown a lot in my TikTok exposure recently. I actually took the time, instead of taking clips from my stream that I thought would be funny, people would enjoy, it'd get a few hundred views, but it wouldn't go anywhere. But when I take the time to write a skit or put a script together or put a good idea on paper, and then I talk someone through it, and then we execute the idea, the numbers, it's proof is in pudding. Like I've done really good things in the last month. So I want to be more strategic in the way that I go about my business and not be a show and go guy anymore. Those are my two.
So I have one that kind of rides along your first one, but we're going to let Billy go because I fucking like those. I love the goals and aspirations that are outside of like, I want to drink more, like not to shit on your drink more water, but like
that's what I
drink
said.
more
Started
water.
with cliche, went to not cliche.
Yeah, like those are big ones. Those are, I'll get to it and I'll get back to it. But Billy, go ahead.
The only thing I have to ask, Q, going back to that first one, like taking yourself out of the conversation and letting the person talk. Do you notice that when you're texting somebody too?
Oh, 100%. When they text me like, oh, I did this today, it was going great, but then I just immediately want to complain about my day. I'm like, oh, maybe I should ask more questions about what their day was like instead of just going all about me. I have noticed that. That was the biggest kicker for me. It was texting for sure.
I want you to know you're not alone because I do the same shit.
I think we all do.
It's
the fucking
hard to
worst.
not do it in texting. I'll say that.
It really is. But
That's
then
all.
you like, if you say it like out loud, you're just kind of like,
Oh shit!
wow.
I'm
Like
kind
you're
of an
sitting there
asshole.
on a first date and you're kind of like, oh, well, like enough about me. Let's talk more about me now. You know, like
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Let's talk about you so that I can talk more about me and have a kicking off point. Yeah. Billy, go ahead.
So this one is a little bit more interesting, and this is definitely something I want to pride myself in. I can cook pretty damn good. The problem is I will cook the same 15 dishes throughout the year. I have finally pulled out my cookbook that I got when I was like 28, and it was Gordon Ramsay's cookbook. And I'm going to start cooking out of his
I
cookbook,
fucking love this one.
and I'm going to start priding myself in the detail of the dish and not just the, like, I guess you could say, like, the quality of the dish, not the quality of the taste, but I mean, you want both to balance out, you know what I mean? But I also
The
want
experience of making the dish.
I want the presentation and I want
Yeah.
the taste there 50-50.
Billy, because if I got to see one more Snapchat about you making the same salmon, look, it looks
it's
good.
fucking good.
It looks
It's fucking good.
It looks good. It tastes amazing. I've had it before.
I want to say he's giving me some of it, and it's
I
amazing.
want to see you make a beef Wellington. Like I want to see you make fucking
That shit's
kimchi.
so
I
hard,
want to
dude.
see a video of you making kimchi. I want to see you doing stuff out of like that doesn't look like a big dude with red hair would make, because that not only would be hilarious, but also I think it'll challenge you a little bit more.
the big redhead cooking.
We called it soulless cooking.
It's good too.
We know.
Well, fuck you
We've
too.
been
then.
I like that one. I like that one, Billy. That's a very you have challenged yourself a little bit more today than I thought you were going to. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I had a lot of time to think about this.
Last one that I know you've been working on a lot too. So I knew you needed this. Last one that, and it kind of goes off of cues. Just so you know, this isn't a piggyback. I had already come up with this. Cues. Insert yourself less in a conversation. One. I'm a big. You guys know this for sure. Like, if there are 3 people that know this more than anybody else, they don't exist. You 3 know this more for sure. I am a results person. If you come to me with a problem, I will come up with a result immediately. It's not like you just came to me to bitch about your day. I'm not that person, right? In the past, I'm not that person. You said, I had a really shitty day. Here's what happened at work. I'm going to respond with, well, next time try this, this, and this. Next time try this, this, and that. Sometimes you just got to bitch about your day. Sometimes you just got to get it out. I've been working on it when listening to Kim about her day, about her work day, and not giving her solutions. She's the one that made this apparent to me. I knew I did this, but didn't realize that it was annoying, to be honest with you. And didn't realize that it was also discounting what people were feeling. So Q, thank you for saying that, because it was something that I was already going to talk about. It's easier to jump this off now because of it. But the one thing that I really want to work on this year is active listening, where I'm responding and responding to things with items that you have brought up during the conversation, but with no results, but with no direction from me on what you should do next. Where if you come to me and you're like, dude, this fucking dude at work, he's such a piece of shit and blah, 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 and this, that, where I would normally respond, call him out. Tell him he's a fucking asshole. Or walk away from him. Do this, do that. Where I'm just like, damn, dude, that fucking sucks. Have you thought of anything to like get over, like to get past it? Active listening rather than results-driven listening.
I don't even think it's so much as you asking it. Like, have you thought of doing anything? It's just listening. Like, just, you know, sometimes.
I'm a good listener.
No, I just mean sometimes just shutting up and listening. Like, I've had to make that adjustment in, you know,
really?
Family and friends.
Dude, that's crazy. You did?
Fuck all of you.
Dude, that shit's crazy,
Fuck
bro.
all of you.
That's like a skill that you've been working on? It shows, man.
You're such a dick.
It shows.
Oh, that
You can suck a dick.
that little line that
Present it.
just like fell out of his mouth was the biggest pile of bull. See right there.
We're fucking with you. What's your last one?
My last one is to not eat like a 4-year-old anymore.
Don't chew it in them. What?
Not eat like a 4-year-old.
Oh, so you want to
anymore.
try things?
I've been getting better as years go on, but it's I'm still not putting in enough effort to try to eat healthier mainly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, high blood pressure and shit that runs in my family. Heart issues run on my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
I need to get that in line for my health. You know, that's why that one time you walked in, there was Cheerios on top of the fridge. And you're like, what fucking 60-year-old is living here eating Cheerios?
Q and I talked about
Hey,
it.
Cheerios are fucking the bomb. So fuck
no,
off.
they're They're
No.
F tier.
They're good.
Calm it down.
No, they're not.
Oreos were superior.
We already decided. That
Anyways,
so.
my goal this year is to start trying to eat, or not start trying, is to start eating healthier. I get it's going to take more than a year to get me used to eating other things.
You want to know what the best cure for that is?
Huh.
Get 2 HelloFresh meals a week.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about that.
Do it. It's worth it. If don't try and make it your main source of getting groceries. Like supplement meals with it. Get 2 a week. Don't change what they send you.
And
Don't
just
even
force
look at
yourself
it.
to eat it.
Force yourself to eat it. Because let me tell you, there are some things in there that Kim's like, oh, I'm not into that, or I'm like, I'm not into that. Every single time it's fucking bomb.
Yeah, I've been thinking, that was one way I was thinking about going about it.
Send out the show. Send the show out. You're wearing the
Okay,
merch.
so one thing you probably noticed is we are pushing the Puke Man. I got him on the sweatshirt, the t-shirt underneath. Honestly,
Take off the hoodie.
Take it all off.
Hopefully we see his belly button.
Take it off. Take it off.
I want to see.
Oh, belly button.
No, I don't know belly button.
Look at that nipple.
I got it on the t-shirt. Sweatshirt has honestly oversharing down the
Sleeves?
the arms,
They're called sleeves?
down the sleeves. There we go. That's what it's called.
Yep.
All of it is very comfortable. It is.
I was interested in the t-shirt because we talked about the material, but
No, the material of the t-shirt is great. The one thing that sometimes freaks me out and I
don't
forget
talk about
it.
it. Sounds good.
It's
T-shirt's
embroidered.
great.
It's embroidered, so it looks really high quality.
Oh, perfect.
You know, it's actually, I would say, more comfortable than below average Q gear.
Oh shit! Wow. Shots fired. This
So,
is a warning shot.
If you want to get some of our amazing gear, we've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got beer
coolers.
koozies. I'm not calling them can coolers; they're beer koozies.
That was the greatest conversation with Joey ever.
We've got hoodie or beanies and beer mugs. All of it is available at teamexcluded.com / honestly oversharing merch. Yes, I almost did.
Just go to teamexcluded.com in the creator section, the drop down, click honestly oversharing. There is a merch button. If you go to teamexcluded.com / honestly oversharing, there will be a merch button when you type that in. Hit the merch button, buy as much as you can. I don't care if you're on a fixed income, buy it. We will find you.
It's all very affordable. It's affordable. I won't say very affordable, but
is affordable.
it's a good price. Everything's at a good price.
Keep sending the show out.
I can't do it.
What's left?
I can't do that to myself. Q. You know what I need.
Nope, you're forgetting a line.
Yeah, you.
Oh, how's it go?
You're doing great. You
How's
got
it
it.
go?
No, do it.
We've been us, you've been you.
Say it.
Q. I need Q to say that part.
No, you need to say it.
What part? I don't know.
You're
what I'm-
sending the show out.
Right. I can't send myself into DJ spin
You're
that
not
shit.
sending your
He
show.
says it.
Smart.
He says to spin that shit.
What
You're
part am I
sending the
missing
show
then?
out.
I don't know what I'm missing.
What happens before spin that shit?
I thought I just said it.
You have not.
You haven't said it yet. Billy, you are. Billy. That was
right,
such
that was
a
bad.
stupid idea.
Why?
Hey, look. You've been you, we've been us.
Nope.
I
You already
just said
fucked
that.
up.
You
We've been
dumb
us,
fuck.
you've been you. DJ.
Spin that shit.
that.
I already fucking said that.
Send the show out.
We're done.